Hey guys, it's Javad. It's been a while since I posted on this channel, but I was working on a kerfing jig, and I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on, and I think this is a very useful technique for speaker building and any kind of furniture building or whatever, anytime you want to curve a piece of wood. And so these are 4 sample pieces of kerfed plywood. This is 3/4 inch cabinet grade plywood. And they go from 7 kerfs to 8 to 9 and to 10. So you can see 9 gets you to about 90 degrees and 10 gets you just a little bit over. But these are just glued up real quick with some wood glue. But kerfing gives you a lot of flexibility to bend wood. For speaker building, it's very useful for a baffle. I've done a number of speakers with this approximate baffle radius, which makes for a really nice, easy baffle. Getting a smooth curve like this, using almost any other technique, is a lot more work than kerfing. There is actually kerfing calculators online, you can adjust the radius and tightness of the bend by the spacing of the kerfs and also the thickness of the kerf. So my table saw has a 0.1 inch blade on it, but I also have a track saw that has a blade that's thinner. I think it's probably like 0.07 inches or something around that. And so if I want to make tighter bends, I can use the thicker kerf. And if I want to make gentler, more gradual bends, I can use the thinner kerf. But this particular technique I'm going to show you is on the table saw, and makes it easy to set up a kerf and do it quick. So here you can see this is the fixture. I'll show you from this side. And this is my table saw sled. So I'm not going to tell you how to build one of these. I have done a post about that in the past, but there's a ton of stuff on YouTube and online about making these. But this is the kerfing jig that's clamped to the fence here. As you can see, it's very simple. It's just a piece of 1/2 inch plywood, and then I glued some plywood rounds on here with some dowels to hold it, just so I can clamp it to the fence. The main feature of the kerfing jig is this piece here. So all I did is I ran this piece through the table saw to create the kerf, about 0.1 inch kerf. And then I cut another little piece for an insert.